And
let me share screen.
hi, welcome to our sneak peek into coaching.
Hi. Hey. Sorry, I just don't know what I'm doing. How do I start?
So click slideshow at the top.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry.
And then, from beginning.
Okay, hi, welcome. I'm Laura Griffiths.
And I'm Audrey Matu.
And we are the Fit Sisters, apparently. We're going to talk to you about coaching. Let's just start. So what you're going to learn today is what we do as a coach, the daily life of a coach. It's really simple, but you do have to put forth some effort into this if you want to succeed. We're going to go over if coaching is for you. We're going to go over team support and sharing your story. We'll show you some income progressions and then the basic costs of coaching. And this is just an intro. So I'm Laura, and I love music. I'm a singer. I sing with my family. My husband Kelly and I do programs all over, and we just love it. And I also love taking pictures. But I was doing photography. I was working at a catering company doing photography for them. I was a full-time mom, and plus with the extra gigs, and I was doing group exercise instruction as well as one-on-one personal training. So I was doing a lot and spreading myself really thin, and I didn't really feel like I had a lot of things on my plate, and so when I found out that I could be a Beachbody coach, it just like everything kind of clicked, and I really wanted to do it, and it has given me purpose, and it's just awesome. So I'm a mom of 3. I have an 8-year-old, a 7-year-old, and they're both girls, and then I have an 18-month-old boy. So it's kind of a big gap, and we've loved every minute of that little stinker. He really is. I lost over 50 pounds in 2013 and this is after 2 very difficult pregnancies. My second pregnancy was really, really hard. I almost died. Just really a lot of complications. And I finally was able, it took a long time. My body just held on to weight, and I finally was able to drop over 50 pounds in 2013 and insanity. And I had been going to the gym, I had been running, I had been doing so many different things. And it wasn't until I did those programs pretty religiously that I was able to drop the weight. Then in 2015, did we start in 2015? 2014. I had our 3rd baby, and anyways, it was kind of a hard time for me because I felt like I had to start over again. I had just finally lost all that weight, and I'm so grateful for our son, but it was just really hard. I had very bad depression and just didn't feel like I had a purpose. And so I started coaching because Audrey, my sister, was like, I'm a Beachbody coach. And I was like, are you kidding me? I wanted to do that so bad. So we both started I signed up a week after her, and I started drinking Shakeology every day. And it's seriously, I don't even remember the last time that I was in a depressed state. And that is just incredible to me because I spent years going down into depression and feeling like I had to claw my way back up. And it was really hard. And so just the fact that I can say that I am not depressed, I'm not a depressed person anymore is huge for me. So, Audrey.
Fabulous. So yeah, I have been really active all my life. I've played soccer since like third grade. I played soccer in college, and I think with all of that, like I just love the team aspect of life. Your family's kind of a team. Your network at your work is a team. Whatever. I love all the team stuff. And as we're going to get to on another slide, that's been a huge factor for me to have a network because um, I was a personal trainer and still am a little bit on the side. And I worked in the hospital as an exercise specialist for about 4.5 years after I graduated. And when it made more sense for me to quit and be home with the kids, I got really stir crazy after about a year. Like I needed something mentally, and I was plateaued in my own physical journey. I had my two little ones at the time, and I had been plateaued for over a year with my own weight loss journey. And I was in decent shape, but it got to the point where I was just kind of like trying to accept my new body, even though I wasn't happy with it. And anyway, that's when I found out about the coaching opportunity and about Beachbody in general. Like I'd never done anything. And then, so that's kind of when my physical journey started. I did a free group with the coach who I am now signed up with, but and it totally whooped me. It had moves from 225 and 21-day fix, and I got so sore, but I was still really prideful and was like, no, I'm good. And then 2 months later, I saw her post about becoming a coach. And that's when I reached out to her. I'm like, what are you doing? And I think I might be interested. And not really knowing what it entailed or, all the benefits that would come from it. I jumped in and put the 21-day fix and Shakeology to the test. And I actually was kind of planning on sending back Shakeology. Like, I've never been a shake person, but I was ready for a change. And so, my husband and I put Shakeology to the test for 2 weeks because we blew through our month supply bag in 2 weeks, each doing a full serving. And we both loved it. And Lara's journey with Shakeology, it's helped her with depression and I'm sure the workouts too. And for me, I actually was having these monthly vomiting spells. It was really weird all through 2014. And so I started drinking in November, the Shakeology, and December I threw up one more time. It didn't put me down and out for 2 days like all the other times. And then come January, I had no symptoms, and I haven't thrown up since, even with my pregnancy. Woohoo! But anyway, this is definitely, like I said, I was really missing that team atmosphere, just being home with my kids. I love being a stay-at-home mom, but I've just always been a very active, like hands and everything type person. And so it was hard. It was a really mentally hard year for me. And this has just developed me beyond my expectations. It's been a wonderful, fun journey for my body, for my mind, for my digestive system. I'll stop talking.
Okay, so we're going to go over the 4 vital behaviors of what we do as a coach. Number 1 is that we are proof that products work. And we both shared our story about Shakeology and how that's changed us on the health side. Also, I'm down 45 pounds now just doing these programs. I don't do anything else. I am trying to stay active. Like I'll go on walks and I'll jog here and there, but I do these programs religiously. After I had Eli, my youngest, I did Insanity Max 30, and that's the first program I've ever done from beginning to end. And at the end, I just burst into tears because I couldn't believe that I was capable of finishing something. I've always been one that wants to start something and then I kind of get bored and I move on to something else. But I stuck with it, and it really like changed the way I thought about myself and what I was capable of. So being proof the products work is huge because that's our testimony. Number 2 is personal development, and this has been like life-changing. Seriously. So many coaches are like, oh, I just kind of push it off. And I was like that too. Were you, Audrey? Did you struggle with personal development? Yeah. So they're saying read 10 pages a day or 10 minutes a day. And that was really hard for me. So I started with podcasts, and I started listening in the car and listening just here and there. But seriously, when I started reading religiously, it's just something changes in your mind, and you just crave to learn more. You crave knowledge. You crave that feeling that you get by feeding your mind with that positive reinforcement. Do you want to do the last 2?
Sure. And so the last 2 are invite. And this is honestly, it can be a hard thing it still is kind of a hard thing for me to do. I'd say that's the hardest vital behavior for me, is just to step out of my box and really tell people what I'm doing. And it's honestly a gold mine, you guys. We have products that can help every single person you bump into on the street, at your friend's house, at a party, whatever it is. We have life-changing products which change people too from the inside out. So you're getting changed, you're helping other people change, you're helping people live healthier lives. I can't think of a cooler product to stand behind. But yeah, just sharing the challenges that you're putting on, and then also the coaching opportunity has been more of a blessing than a single challenge group could have ever been in my life. I mean, I've been able to work out for 9 months while I'm pregnant, 6 days a week. Like, come on, that's crazy. Like, it's crazy to say that because it's hard, and you need that accountability and you need that network for yourself. So although it is the hardest vital behavior for me, it's definitely the most rewarding when you reach out and you're able to help people. And then the last one, they just barely added, but the recognition is really key. It's cool to see my name on our uplines posts of like hitting goals and stuff like that, and getting shout outs from people for just just helping. And I guess this goes back to like being in school and being in college, and you're always being rated. It's like a report card of your hard work in real life. And then this quote we really liked: if you neglect to make time for yourself or take care of your needs, you will eventually fail in every other role you have. And we've both seen that in our lives. On the flip side of it, that since becoming a coach, and it's part of my to-do list to take care of me, and to take care of my mind, to take care of my body through the workouts, and take care of nutrition. I'm feeding myself right. And because of that, it bleeds into everything else you do, whether you're a wife or a daughter or a mom or a church leader or a neighbor, whatever it is, or you're, a doctor. Once you take care of you, you can help everyone to a higher degree than you can even imagine. And I think we both came from a place where we weren't taking care of ourselves, and I was lost in motherhood, and Lara was too. So yeah, it's been a good journey.
Yeah. So is coaching for you? These are a lot of the basic questions. Do you need a degree or some sort of certification to become a coach? And no, you don't need anything. You can have a degree or certification. I'm a certified personal trainer. Audrey has a degree, and but those are not important. They will obviously add because that's who you are, but the Beachbody covers everything in their programs. And so you don't need to have that extra knowledge. You don't need to be a nutritionist, and you don't need to be a professional. And you definitely don't need to be at your ideal weight. This is something that I hear all the time. I can't do this because no one's going to want to follow me, or how am I going to help motivate someone when I look like this? And I hear that all the time, but guess what? That's where I started. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to give it my all. And eventually I will feel confident enough in my own skin and hopefully motivate those that are, because you really are trying to reach out to those who are like you. You're branding yourself. So it's not a requirement to be at your ideal weight, because if it were, there would be no coaches, right? So, Audrey.
Amen to that. Another thing that I hear from people is I don't have time. And oh my gosh, you would be amazed at the number of coaches that I see who are like working full time, a mom of 4 kids, and they're still building and rocking their Beachbody business. It's pretty crazy to me. Yeah, Laura and I are both stay-at-home moms at this point, but guess what? It's actually probably harder to do this as a stay-at-home mom. But if you do work full time, or you whatever your schedule is, when you prioritize what it is that you want in your life, it will work out. You don't have to have like a single focused hour per day, but if you broke up like 15 minutes to do this task, 10 minutes to do this task. So if you're at work, you have maybe a half hour or even 10 minutes for a lunch that you could just plug in and get that piece of the puzzle done. We have like specific tasks and specific ways to help you with that hour. So whether it's broken hour or all together, a focused hour is really all it takes to start to drive your business forward. And then the comment of like, I am shy. I'm shy in a different way. I'd say Lara's more of an introvert than me. I don't have issues like, talking to someone. But I've been amazed at this too. Our upline, who was top 10 last year, and this year I think she was at 11 or 12.
Wow.
When we went to dinner with her in Nashville for our big coaching summit, she was like really shy. It was so weird because you see, she's posting these videos and has learned how to communicate digitally really well, but she was like really quiet, and it was just cool. I don't know.
I think this is such an amazing platform, because you really will just start to build your own confidence and eventually be able to talk face to face with people. Because right when I started and I was messaging people, my husband Kelly was like, wow, this is like perfect for you, because I just hate being in those social situations, and I'm okay now. Like, I don't have that anxiety that I used to. I feel a lot more confident. But just, I'm a total introvert. I love being home, and it's a great platform for anybody.
Yep, I agree. And then I don't want to fail, or you're looking at your past and you're saying, well, I dropped out of school. I didn't finish this. I haven't succeeded in that. Personal development comes to mind right off the bat. When you dig into that personal development, you start to make decisions based off of your future, which has like been a mind-blowing concept to me, but it's true. Even if your past doesn't say that you've done this before, you can do it. And you have so much training and support at your fingertips. There's really, the sky is the limit, and you fail when you quit something. And that, honestly, if you just make that not an option, you're going to grow so much, and it's so fun. Any thoughts on that?
It really is awesome. Okay, so we're talking about team support. This is something that we both absolutely love, especially because when we first started, we didn't have a huge support as far as team. We were part of a team, but we didn't know about calls. We didn't know about team meetings and things like that. And so now we're a part of 2 different teams aside from our own team. And it's just an amazing community. And I love it because, you know, when you are with us, you're going to be a part of that community as well. And we will be with you. If you want to go slow, we'll be with you as you walk. If you want to run and just like hit the business head on, like we will be by your side. Because you're going to surround yourself with all these positive people. Like that's my favorite part of this business is the positivity. Everywhere, like all the coaches that you talk to, they're just so positive and they will uplift you. And I love that middle quote down there. A true friend supports you because they want to see you succeed. If you're surrounding yourself with people that are always bringing you down and not wanting to see you succeed, or maybe they're afraid you will succeed, then you need to start surrounding yourself with more positive, and it will uplift you to huge and great heights. You will achieve so much.
Yeah, and I think we're just raised like in this box. We just totally are in this box, and I think even our spouses, if you don't truly express like what it is you can see for yourself, your vision for the future, they're going to help you feel better, because it's uncomfortable to be outside of your box. And so to have someone be honest with you, and, you know, when you're struggling with this or that, and they say, well, guess what? You got to just suck it up and push harder. I basically had like Micah kind of tell me that, like, well, what are you waiting for? I'm like, I don't know. What am I waiting for? Micah's like our upline team. Anyway, she's a rock star. And then you think about it, and if you tell the wrong person that type of stuff, they're just gonna be like, it's okay, you know, you don't have to do this, or you don't have to push harder, it'll just work out. Like, no, go get it. So anyway, yeah, we love the team.
Sorry.
You're fine.
We're good? Okay. So we are on a journey to share our story. I do not like to be sold to. I don't like to be a salesperson. And so all I'm doing is sharing what I love, sharing my testimony of the products, sharing the fact that, you know, I'm no longer depressed. I drink my Shakeology every day, and it gives me energy, and it helps me with everything. It really has been such a lifesaver for me. We help people. We want to see you improve. We want to see you go through your journey, and we want to help you along the way. We want to change lives and build relationships. All we're doing is talking to people every day and building new relationships and really caring.
Yeah. I think, yeah, this is a common response to like, oh, you're a Beachbody coach? Oh, I don't sell stuff. I wouldn't do well in that. And I'm like, I have 0 sales training. It's really not about the sell. And that's the point that we're just trying to get across, that the point is to build relationships and sincerely care about people and help people. And if you don't like helping people, then this probably isn't a good fit, because that's what it's all about. Sorry, let me close that. Yeah, and just changing people's lives. Those are the most rewarding messages I get. They're when people are just like so excited. They're feeling better. They're feeling more confident. It's awesome.
Okay. Now we're going to talk money. These are just some progressions, and Kelly did this. This is what.
Very cool.
Anyways, so now you can see it a little bit better, but these are just some month progressions. You can see Micah Folsom is our superstar diamond upline coach, and then Tara is her success partner. So she's really not in our upline, but they work really closely together, and you can just see how insane their income progression is. Let's go back so you can see. Melissa is now our right? Isn't she our star diamond upline now?
Yeah.
This will make more sense if you if you're a coach. So Melissa, you can see her progression was a little bit slower, but now at month 24, she's making like almost 10,000 a month, which is
That's so crazy.
it's awesome.
It's so awesome.
And Ashley Smith, like I don't even know what she's taking, but she's on fire. So there's the animation for you guys again, just because I'm so proud of it.
And I just also want to point out too, you can stay wherever, but the time is the secret sauce in this business. Even if you don't come out of the gates like sprinting, on the bottom left you can see she made 280 in month 1. That's pretty typical. And month 6 at 789, that's some pretty good growth there. I've seen the same type of progression, but over like 1 to 4 years. Or, the longer you stay in it and the more that people trust you, the more you're going to build your team and your income. And I just wanted to point out that time really is the secret sauce. And even for Micah, month 24, it's almost been 3 years for her now. And she's like even more, like exponentially more. I mean, it's an awesome system the way that it's set up, and it really can make you take your business off at any point.
Yeah, sky's the limit. Like, it's awesome. So how much does coaching cost? There are different ways that you can start coaching, and the one that we usually try to talk to you about is going to be doing a challenge pack, and that's like on the bottom right. And the reason why is because our number one goal is to be proof the products work. So by purchasing a challenge pack, you get the Shakeology, you get a full program, and your coach's fee is completely waived. So you don't even have to pay until the second month. And then it's only $15.95 a month to be a coach.
That's actually it's like 1702 now. I think that's an older image.
I was wondering. I was like, oh, different.
Yeah, it's $17 basically.
Okay, so 17 a month. We will have to change that image to be a coach. And this gives you 3 different websites. Like, it gives you complete training. It's just incredible everything that they've put into helping us. And so, you also, as you sign up as a coach, you also get a 25% discount on all products, and you get 50% off. Do you get 50% off club or 50% commission on club membership?
It's like 40%. It's pretty close.
Okay, cool. So, what do you want to add anything?
I'll just clarify because you kind of hopped, but it made sense to me. But so you kind of have these different options. So number one, to actually get set up as a coach, you can pay just $40 and you go to coach status. From there, you'll have the $17 per month. So that's like $17 per month is really all that it costs to coach. On top of that, once you get your business going, there are perks if you have if you're doing a monthly product like Shakeology. So one of the ways that you receive customers from the company, for example, it's kind of like the rich get richer type thing. Like if you're putting in the hard work to hit your goals, and you have Shakeology coming each month, then you're going to receive the benefit of those customers that call in for infomercials and stuff like that. So they're called free leads. So there are perks along the road, but as far as actually just becoming a coach, it's literally $17 a month, which is incredible. And they cover shipping everything to everybody. And I hate shipping. And the website fees is basically what that covers. So yes, if you do sign up with a challenge pack or you've purchased a challenge pack, you can have that $40 waived. And like Laura said, that's the way to go, because then you have Shakeology to test out and see if you want to stand behind this product. And then you have a program as well, so you can start your physical and nutritional transformation. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so if you choose not to do the challenge pack, obviously it's $39.95 to start coaching. There's also a really cool, like if you're with the military, then your coach's fee is waived and your monthly fee, I believe, is waived as well.
Mhm.
So bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have gone over a lot of basics for coaching, and basically it is up to you to see whether or not this is for you, if this is a good fit for you. If you felt something like, wow, I could really do this, or I really want to work on that, then definitely reach out to us. We are here to help you. We're here to answer any questions that you have. If you love meeting new people, or if you just love being on your phone, because that is really how you can run this business. It's incredible. Like everyone is on their phone all the time. So that's all you're doing, Audrey.
I was just going to pose a question that I heard Micah say. She just pointed out and said, you know what, if let's say I didn't make a dime from this, or let's say you didn't make a dime from this, would you still coach? And hands down, I would. Like it has made that big of an impact on my life that if Beachbody was to be taken out, I would feel a great loss. Like it would be terrible. And so to be able to get paid alongside of doing what I'm passionate about and everything, like it's just the best. It's awesome. So yeah, and it's not for everyone, but if this is sounding pretty good, it's probably a good niche for you. So yeah, just reach out to us.
I completely agree. I would coach no matter what now. It has just completely changed my life, and I am a completely different person. I feel so much more positive, and I feel like I know what I'm supposed to do with my life. And it's been an incredible journey. And I feel like it's only the beginning of my journey. And I just can't wait to see what happens next and where it will take me. And I love that it's flexible hours. Like you own your own business, and you get to choose who you work with, and you get to be in charge of, like, taking charge of your life. So it's just awesome. It's pushed me to be a better person, and I feel like it's pushing my family to be better as well. My husband is doing his first program with me. He's done other workouts, but never a full program. And we are on day 32 or something of 22-minute hardcore, and he is kicking butt, you guys. It is awesome. I'm so excited, and I get to do that with him every single day. And it's been so incredible for our marriage, and just it's awesome. So here is our contact information. If you know us, then you can always private message us or send us an email, and we can get you started, or we can answer any questions that you might have. So take a minute and write down our email, and we really want to see you and get you going. So it's been great.
Thanks for joining Team Be Awesome Inspire. Woohoo! Okay, logging off.
Thank
Bye.
you.